So, I hear you want to get into fish keeping. Well, before we even talk about it, I need to get one really important thing out of the way. Be prepared to spend at least $70 to $100. That's the bare minimum for a good fish tank, not even including plants or decoration. If you're not prepared to spend that much, just please don't get into it. Spending anything less is going to set your fish up for a short, unhealthy, and unpleasant life. Just remember, your fish is not a decoration. It's a pet, and you should treat it like one. Alright, now that we've coped with the new gap in our wallets, let's get into it. So what all do you need to start a freshwater tank? Well, you're going to need at least 8 things. A tank, lid, filter, heater, vacuum, substrate, fish food, and water conditioner. For a 5-gallon tank, which is the smallest tank you should buy, putting it all together individually is going to cost you around $100. Or you can buy a starter pack, which it'll be cheaper. Just make sure that if it doesn't come with everything I just listed, you buy that separate. So now that we got the stuff, let's go over how to use it. Before you get your fish at all, you're going to need to let your tank cycle. Cycling basically takes harmful chemicals that'll be present in your tank and subverts them into beneficial ones. This process can take weeks, but it's very important for the health of your fish. Here's a basic rundown of how to do it. Set up your tank completely, so put in your substrate, water, water conditioner, plants and decoration, and then activate your filter and heater. Then introduce ammonium into your tank by sprinkling the amount of food you'd give your fish, however often you'd give it to that fish. As an example, when cycling my tank, I put around 4 to 8 pellets every other day. For more specific information on how to cycle, I have a link in the description of this video. So that's cycling, but what else is there? The only other major part of fish keeping is water changes. Water changes are another big thing that a lot of fish owners don't even know they should be doing. The main 2 reasons to do these is because it replaces evaporated water and it helps reduce the amount of harmful chemicals in the tank. How you do your water changes varies depending on your tank's size and population. So I'll tell you how I do my own tank's water changes as an example. For more specific information on your tank, I've included another link in the description. For my own tank, which is a 10-gallon with 1 betta fish, I used my vacuum to take 1/4 of the water out, pouring it directly into a bucket, making sure to unplug my filter and heater while the water's out. I then dump my bucket and refill it with water from my bathtub faucet, and mix in a few drops of water conditioner. After that, I used my vacuum to suck the water from the bucket back into the tank. Once it's filled, I reactivate the filter and heater, and I do that whole process once a week. So that's just about everything. I've included a few other helpful links in the description for less important stuff, but overall, that's fish keeping. It's not hard, it's just pricey. And hey, if this video helped you decide that you want to have a fish after all, you should totally send me a picture of your fish tank on Instagram. I want to see it. I love fish. Alright, bye!